Now I'm the pitch cover.
Pitch here.
Accra Sports Stadium. Pitch cover no. So we campaign is be the buy no more swashe. Say ye the ma no me bon no more and say a pitch no. Be titi aswa and say a pitch.
Na ni be titi a. Ni be titi a you so e be ne kai a anyway. And don't say no more sense no. And what was the conclusion? Okay, so all right, I have an air verdict. It's 9:47.
Yes.
And again, a night for champions and there were matches there. In the Champions League. Now Liverpool lost, and according to Babeta, they also lost Alisson. Then they will prime time, in
the course of the game,
but the game was very, very intense.
Very difficult. Liverpool for now, they have only good record or take it, and then we repeat here.
Okay, so Mourinho was also beaten.
It was expected, and
expected saying.
Sir, Chelsea losing their first game.
Now Mourinho so Okobobo expected the Mourinho pan Okobobo almost it was expected say he will be beaten. And I knew Mourinho as I'm not
not some
expected in the lawyer and Bacho. Hey, special ones is expected the Okay, so Thomas Frank so as a Tottenham. But what about 2-2 against Bodo Glint? That was also a difficult one. Kylian Mbappe is decisive in every game. Vinicius Junior and Ada Gula playing catch up as Xabi Alonso hails rare peace. Liverpool boss Ancelotti was not impressed with Victor Osimhen's antics during the defeat. I also see many of them.
In the game no more. You think that after scoring the penalty, antics how no celebrating him, he wasn't impressed with it.
Jamie Carragher urges Slot to take Florian out. Florian waits out of the mess. I was on dropping
also on fitting into the team.
And go for it.
Also on fitting into the team.
And I better not buy a
last season. The man the team next packing the team no. That Salamunya goes no was Dominic Zoboslai as number 10. On next packing the team. So if he say, baby, what the Zobo na.
Liverpool has been waiting until Crystal Palace. I don't know why me can dada. And
the boy is not performing. 0 goal.
Okay,
0
so
assists.
Mikel Arteta on our side, no, his excuses have never been a part of my life. We want to win. Arsenal also in a very difficult game today. Very extremely difficult. Unless you don't know records of Olympiacos or Emirates, if you really know. Arsenal has struggled to beat them. In fact, I think the last 3 times on my ball in Arsenal, one day, just a difficult games. I mean, difficult game. Yeah, Mama, I wear someone could you trade to a name, and Mama got fun to say a game I easy because I'm about my hygiene. The American, no Europa League match be. He give my best. Arsenal said 3-1. You see, ye Baobaha. To know some me 2 for tea. And that match and that papa, Mum Pie say. We will be with baby Akasa Aquano DND, but the Americans will marry Koso Bachaki. Arsenal versus Olympiacos. Bayern bosses are extremely happy with Vincent Kompany, especially because he treats the players the way the club has always expected. Kompany, Nema Koye Mano. So, Enra Champions League, and then there will be matches. Barca will play today, Mboa.
Yes.
City will play today.
That's a big game.
Barca, no
against Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, okay. And then
Luis Enrique returns home.
Luis
Enrique returns home. But Ousmane Dembele out from the game.
Okay.
So
Safudu Guzeko Toko grossed 200,000 cedis from the Confederations Cup match at Accra Sports Stadium. He noted that the figure highlights the need for improved attendance if Koto is to thrive financially in the CAF Confederations Cup. Again, or say the final decision on whether the Baba Stadium is cleared to host Kotoko versus without rest solely with CAF. CAF now. However, he is confident that the renovation was carried out at the venue meets the required standards and should be approved for the fixture. Starlets also more aqua animu pa more finals. They beat Nigeria. And we got 3-0. He said na I said that was a deal. If you on Omasha, I said they are in the finals. So it means they have qualified for the world.
Qualified. I'm on Ivory Coast to the AFCON.
Okay. I have never called
AFCON in Morocco.
And you World Cup.
Dabi. The AFCON near trophy was.
Okay. So some penny for an team AFCON to my idea. Did Germany say the squad name Bomodin and but according to him, the group of players he has encountered at club is not only talented but also fantastic in terms of character and professionalism. Yate GFA yet to settle, and that's the issue today. 13 weeks. Referee for him to Castle. Almost from the 10 last season 10, and at this season so 3. And the GFA is yet to settle this. Even as the new Ghana Premier League heads into week 4. Madam, Skana band man not referee for the any man.
I think that's Udin Koma referees for you.
And as a car buying where they are buying I'm
referees for you. Maybe a disbursement of the funds.
Maybe Busau the me and say I buy am here and consider referee for the anyway they are buying.
Oh, Scanner referees for you.
Oh, Baba Tima Samam K. Casam, so no one knows the bonnet. Mrs. Abayam factor referee for the and it's just a buy factor referee for the no case, non issue. Name say a buy also factor referee for next care much man go for his arche, much man claps in. That's the referee for Yamodia and also as some
referees is here to be.
I can almost 13 weeks in my yes, I would check our last season 10. This season is almost 12.
This season is it 3 months.
13. I don't also be the 13 months on Janka. Hey, Senka Bansika man, TGF communist can be on the area. And to the Sanya, you come on Faka Crano Maumwe. Referee for the Nico said, do you at any point?
Nti say, a baby knew as some kind of make now buying before Frubiba. Now, on God ideology of the ever, I'm barely there.
It drew one. And
it's a league no
say I buy our banner. So reports indicate that referees carried over 10 weeks of unpaid allowances from last season, and an additional 3 weeks have already piled up for the ongoing campaign. This situation has left many referees frustrated as they believe that such delays affect their welfare and overall motivation. Information gathered is that the referees are planning to meet with government officials in the country. You see, I'm saying, football, no? I was here running free Jubilee House.
Hey, say this,
I was a football, no? Yeah, they call Jubilee House.
But let me face it, my sick and young football will be business. Will be there any
9:55 is the time.
Business.
Was
an anonymous.
Was a
let me for my football because the football is somebody's private business. Or don't player tika on one dinner there.
Asante your mind na kasami hu. Or say timer. How many times did I call you? Please don't bring that record today, because if Arsenal fail to win this match, I will curse Arsenal. Man can say Arsenal cannot win or will not win. Now my information say Olympiacos or Mobile Emirates, as far as I remember, are not difficult for Arsenal. And in yes, our match there will be going to it's Arsenal. Said the Inter man Real Madrid over Castle. Say Real Madrid for win a Champions League by 13.
Oh, by Real Madrid, the last the last 3 years, yeah.
Or Magic 2. Okay, by a king got so much 2. There's so much 15 years. So what it means is that it's still Real Madrid. And the Olympiacos and Arsenal ball. And home common say Arsenal have found it difficult to beat them at the Emirates or London. But other places, Arsenal come was almost 3-1 any other, but on Bahana. Me no interest say Arsenal cannot beat them. but what you say ha ya na ye de mamamfo etena se ye se mo a mogege ne metwa ye kotwa we akoye no
ba no koreni
o kwa no ahwen se match no ya ne muta ayedin
boys adwa anslot o
ade wa ayedin
no ye na ahwe mo
Galatasaray as almost spend this kapao oh but no they played well.
Well, I think
they were very disciplined. Salamin, boy, is a Gaboni bina no England or no call midfielder bisa why it is the guy is very good.
Was ni team
on it Torreira. Torreira no.
Woman
about 3
was the last time I called Germany. The first Germany World Cup qualifier. Who knows? Said you boy.
9:57 or 2 minutes quarter and 10.
Oh boy, 7 minutes need come on. 80 and pay your man special good morning. Na yamu akwaba BM Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Marasan so pay say ye konko phone crosso na ensamwa edi adencheche ensamwa and pay ebun fumpa onko phone cross no ya da honsem ato anim nsem no doso na mom de disa fata sawhwe na utie na yede esum wo kitikiti mampali bi na wo mu a akansuo yanom akabu no pano pay ya tu ebo ase atre nsem no nyina emra ya confirm munum no nyina ama wo kache onuane se ya shase on Oyerepa Radio on Oyerepa TV on Facebook enti awsaw share na onuano enya bi ehwe wo comment me ba na the boss player to the bossy akinkan nyina ama said se ene said e fata enano pay mame mfiase emfi UEFA Champions League Inter Semiensa Slavia Prague entimi anti academy B and Juan Boni aya Inter striker eno de etu dwase no kranie season afekra ena ashase last year Inter could finals of the UEFA Champions League. It took Paris Saint-Germain with amutima na no dre ena etimi agi trophy nom ede ekoye o kamo bia te se afi amani so de no ene se ombedu ba bia last year amutimi eduro na ampadia afi nom amantimi anya no afi ombetimi aymo ede amatim Christian Chivu eye Inter coach or say are you happy with the attitude of his players enra or since summer okaye ede eche boys no before the game eye jumam ewo pitch no so namom dia oka ede acha boys ne say I was am fighting hard I was am the victory eto machina fe nyankopon bo over the weekend league games no amadwen etim ekoso oye happy man say enra ne marantena etim edi enkodim enra na player of the match Marcus Thuram onom ana eje man of the match Marcus Thuram eti atudwa say work no eto so after some womunya the team's balance no fe amo eto so etimi edin kodim was Slavia Prague so no eche say nkakran Inter Milan abako eti akọ nanim biem Chelsea enra eti Benfica enom no eka ba ko a Benfica entimi anti na Makukureya player ema Chelsea wonim sa Makukureya to so etimi eje man of the match or say nani aje sa victory nom etimi ebaya emotimbo a etimi ede die enra na eche Chelsea ready afi for the Champions League or say plan affecting team nom dia toso mienom red card no eya donso as a continuously omobo game bia na red card ba e was omutimi ye ho adwumam eno ayensema odi atudwam na mame fall tudwa se Benoit Badiaso enra oretene eya adwumam ema Chelsea or say dey here and the 3 points or say na a difficult game especially enra Pedro Neto na red card na ofimunum na a difficult game at the Magni team Chelsea ninyamunum omu jinai etimi konkode ema victory etimi ebaye na omu epa Chelsea fans na Kacho, he said, a two baby a red card, no, affected team, normal players, no, actors here said that they have to be disciplined on the pitch, red cards, no, also, Enzo Maresca, and Benoit Badiashile, after some, Amoche Benfica, I said Benfica, a cut bakwa, a man team Anton post-match conference in some way, and Benoit Badiashile, and Enzo Maresca, and Tuja.
Really happy. First of all, because we need that. Second, for the effort of the players. Sometimes you need to learn also to win games in part of the game in ugly way. I think first half we were good, control the game, we score, we create chances, we didn't concede nothing. And then second half, for different reasons, we dropped a little bit, but the way we suffered was important to win the game. We have 6, 7, 8 players out. The ones that they play, not all of them 100%. So we need extra motivation, and that's why it was so important to win tonight. Yeah, he was very good. Very good.
Congratulations.
We trust Benoit. Unfortunately, he has been injury. Also was, first game for Garnacho from the starting 11. Facundo Buonanotte, probably his first game in Champions League. That's why, for many reasons, it was so important to win tonight.
Benoit, first of all, congratulations. Big win. How impressed were you with the performance tonight?
Thank you, first of all. It was a tough game against a good opponent. And we are happy with the win because it was, like I said, a tough game. And, we suffered, but we win the game, so it's the most important thing tonight. Of course, we played against.
Na Diego Pablo Simeone ene ne mrantene jama amosono kumo ano dene na no amoche Real Madrid ate yewom amasante entrant Frankfurt aboma eka enum enra a Frankfurt forum ate ekermo bako na trene ema Frankfurt Dino Top Mula and on say difficult facing Atletico de Madrid. Ocha Bona, the likes of Julian Alvarez, Antoine Griezmann, Boris Sesiana, difficult facing them. Jobeka and it's the better side. And I think could him and Dino Top Mula and watching Giancomo Raspadori. A player, Emma Atletico de Madrid, Giancomo Raspadori, at the Atuja is adaptation, Ekoye, Oba initially, Ocean Italian football compared to Spanish football, differences, and TSA, a fan adaptation, and Kakran. Ono Giancomo Raspadori were adapted to system Diego Pablo Simeone are you happy sa enra and couldn't dare etime abayam that is Giancomo Raspadori Diego Pablo Simeone at the Atuja with 2 matches scoring 10 goals against Madrid was 5 and against Frankfurt was 5 10 goals HSA and Kakra the ideology say and Diego Pablo Simeone team attack Diego Pablo Simeone team cradie se debia strikers in ya juma or same against Madrid Julian Alvarez essay and Julian Alvarez essay HSA sa ideology no as some at the team no are you happy with the Motimba the boys that is Diego Pablo Simeone manager Emma Atletico de Madrid Emra Ekada Senka Thomas Franka Soyashi Bodo Glimt Edikai Elidie 2-0 and Sampo and a Tottenham Spurs ever taken Amanaye 2-2 na Jato Maxing I know a Bodo Glimt coach or the Atuja Sen Kranye on your happy Ningna Monisa sa go 2 goals leader now I'll try them some 2 goals no the boys liberty me at the area and no Mamisa na also confirming sir Enra the quality of a Tottenham Spurs why Emmanuel 2-2 the plan for the another time now Thomas Frank Ayat Emma Tottenham Spurs or in SMP and a 2 after the game they were better than us in the first half or Chemisa a Freddy kind of not Bodo Glimt forum a better Tottenham Spurs and in the second half on the Mrantana Ekasaya I'm a buy no I'm then the need for say chances credit do be I'm talking and game no I'm to effort victory Kevin Danso at the Atuja it was a difficult match. So consider 2 goals. Now after Osan sorry, abetete kano ono Kevin down so enra o feel hit in the game. Ningi namonom ambe supporters na chao se enra victory antime ama na Olympic drama se eshe enai ayas antime anti academy Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on Olympic drama se fans no and a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang ebo fans no abaso wait a choir I'm a fast from a heating up the stadium a bombing some at the players no Otuo at the man of the match I don't say team no aya there na Roberto Di Zerbi Ayatrene Emma Olympic drama say or say the boys ne boy according to the instructions no credit say in the first game afi in the UEFA Champions League was against a top team Real Madrid omukolusuye omde kan kototra de kane emomulusu game no ningira mo na this game a must win at the Emma enti ono Roberto Di Zerbi ebo Olympic drama say players no abaso wete motimba woman etana day na Johnny Hettinger or your Ayas coach or their two jam say Olympic drama say enra na motimbo no wasrojoto and na the better side na wasa amutimi eti enkudim and your coaching somewhere or the atuja yamra gamer a two jam I will take it so emra Galatasaray Sport Club at Liverpool and no ekaba kwa Liverpool anti the question is what is really happening to Anslot and okay say amount for someone amoka say Jurgen Klopp and Sano and Ojan one feel no man about J trophy no and Ukraina it's say against Crystal Palace on him say Olusu 1-0 and against Galatasaray in the UCL was saying Alusu 1-0 na Okan Buruk arom Galatasaray Sport Club coach or they are two just say Ukrainian Amoko game after game and ra omunyama eye juma and mama tactics or the call game num and somewhere or catch the boys no say omunyanom omuyere to perfection about fans no abaso with that incredible atmosphere and ra omuketi I was stadium winning na can be and Emma and couldn't day etime ebai or say Victor James Osimhen I fit in kwa and a striker bia o wiase bia obeti na compare Victor James Osimhen amano aye or can buruk nsebwa or the atujam and pay and your DP amawo Virgil van Dijk a defender Emma Liverpool onwa and a captain Emma Liverpool team na Virgil van Dijk or set Ukrainian Omunya happy. It sounds for 2 matches. Now Ulusu 2 games nina. 1 in the league, 1 in the Champions League. It shows that Niamabi Enkoye. I was say I'm a place now city up. Now I'm a Peter I'm Motimbonum Victor James Osimhen. Our fans are incredible. As always, we have shown our true strength at this level. And the goal scorer Victor James Osimhen or more fans number so na enra I say Galatasaray Sport Club tres omoye Galatasaray Sport Club na Anslot and atuja say it was really tough match na Jobe can say omomodimodom wasn't up to his expectation officially the team could have done better and Anslot and Isama ati atuja Jimmy Carragher at the afutuo Emma and slot say openi media football me day man say utim na dawo sesiano masa a certain Florent vet masa unfit into your team and niemona oja pet no so oyeno and fa entinkabe and 10 times sano colossus no old style no say Dominic Zoboslai ebo number 10 no fa kodanum ebe number 10 ho nema Florent vet no ko bench says unfit into your team no access no goals san telepathic question no between other players no and you Jamaica Ganisama or the 2 jam and ne anopay Pofos Eshabako Emma Bayern Munich Ebon Eka Enum Vincent Company Ati Atuja say are you happy with a Motumba Nemantona Eden a day a fee the tag of favorites na Omoya Huajuma or Champions League na Obaya happy and then Sma Uranum Ati Atuja Atalanta Etime Eshemenu Emma Club Brute Eshe Bakon Club Brute in the first half and Amuti Kai Enya the first goal na Enra Sulemana yes come on Dean Sulemana Eba game no masa manfo se he senka Atlanta Koto Sulemana enka Dimola Lukman be omuso gagai sa Enra come on, Dean Suleiman be change the game no in the second half. Eman Kurumte etime abai na ukom Mario Proselic na so ya or say a hard work enra eboa ya Eman Kurumte no etime eba Eman team no de oka and say ombeto so na for victory upon victories amanya ede Eman fans no Karat Amati enra de Madrid for etu mre she enum Karat Amati foi entime anti ekemobi champion Alonso on Kylian Mbappe. He just can't stop scoring match after match. And also Kylian Mbappe decisive in every match, decisive in front of goal. And the Oka and he said Edubabia or signs say chances. He needs to work on chances. Yana or say no and not a chappy Alonso meaning continuous improvement. I will say Otima improve or Chemisa Rodrigo Motimbo and Ra Sonani or say on the left side no Ayana Oba better Karat Amati after the game and a chappy Alonso the post match no or in some way at Tuja.
Well, we came here with the clear objective of winning the match. It's another competition. It's the Champions League. We wanted to start well, and now we have 6 out of 6 points. The next goal will be Juventus trying to beat them at home. It was also important to take advantage of the chance to score goals. Maybe in the future we'll look back on this game. I think the job is done. Mission accomplished, a good match. Players played seriously, did things well, and now we turn back to focus on Villarreal. It was a decision that was already made. Fede is always ready to help wherever he's needed. He's a very generous player, always with a great attitude. And today, if the game had required it, he could have played. Same with Alvaro Carreras. But in the second half, the match went in a certain direction, and we needed to manage minutes and effort. Both of them had played almost everything.
All-time UEFA Champions League top scorers Kylian Mbappe and Chrissy Nitalino na Jodikai Ronaldo with 141 goals, Lionel Messi with 129 goals, after Robert Lewandowski 105, Benzema 90, Raul Gonzalez 71, Ruud van Nistelrooy 60, Kylian Mbappe 60. Mbappe ni 60th goal in the Champions League. Medicino top 10 Nigerian scorers in the Champions League history. Say Victor James Osimhen record no was goals at Nigeria ni bia in the Champions League. Victor Osimhen 18 games 10 goals, 1 assist. Obefemi Martins Tosum 34 games, 10 goals, 3 assists. Yede honsem atuanim enne anopay. Enti ye just na enkofum close on live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Yadinina etimesi show no etwaso.
Right, enti wasugu so awutie today sports ewo Oyerepa Radio live ewo Oyerepa TV etwa ho aba sima kakra bia ba show no ebeto aso ede amamo na Kingdom Herbal Center anopai womo boa ama ya promoday SCP na esita na omo the Kingdom garlic capsules and the bitters and the bed drama so na nim say no 15 years ago and omo introduce wo Ghana ya dia hodo asa eri man krofo omoto no ebi nom ye no adanse pi na ewo ho ni nyina ne se yade ahodo bi ete se anxiety bi te se arthritis e bi te se hypertension any stroke ni nyina ara Kingdom garlic capsules and the bitters and etu ase eboa ebusi immune system na eboa eyem akoma ne ho adwuma cholesterol level ɛwɔ so a ɛbɛte ɛso ɛde amount ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ nura meka ɛho asɛm yi na ɛnyɛ sɛ no ne nkwa na Kingdom Herbal Center ɔmo ɛde aba wɔn ɛde Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules ɛnso abɛka wɔn ɛno so ɛboa paa ɛmɛɛma no wo a ukɔ ɛyɛ dwuma anaso kodi dwuma ɛwɔ mpamu a udwumadie no enwie pɛn NCP no mɛwatɔ unya Kingdom ɛyɛ Ginseng Power Capsules ne bia ɛbɛboa no watumi abɔ adwuma yie ɛwɔ mpam tremendous capsules no ɛboa man paa ebia wakɔ afikyikɔ no emu ensisi so yie ɛmfa ma ebia wɔ vaginal infections anasɛ bad odor ɛna ɛno di ase a onom eno ebia betu ase ɛde ama eno ne din Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules na fe Kingdom Tremendous Capsules upebiatwa furniture mu ewo Kingdom Herbal Center o kanshi drug lane o ena o ton dodo no akoton ura pharmacy ura herbal shopper ubenya bi na wato for Kingdom ewo 0597 298 855 ena 0559 761 144 Kingdom no challenger bosomia so Odotobi Rural Bank or say or your trusted financial partner a oba no ho a loan bia ope e de akodi djuma bia wudi no ono ene ema obie o ma salary workers loan o ma cocoa loan o ma microfinance loan o ma funeral and social loan na for the transport loan no atato na ne special susu loan no o se ene ni ntususu e ya bosomi mienu 60 days oni ni ntususu ni wi a o qualify e so ma special susu loan ni bi na sika na o de ato no o bon prem akomako enum ena ediama entie bia 2 months no utu susu 1 Ghana cedis a o bon prem akomako enum a e 5 Ghana cedis no de ama loan na de akọ na dwumadie bia wodi no akọ e de akodi Odotobri osu bie current account on ho a no ato shares account bosumi bia no mfaso beba so na wo esika pi e de amount your head office no e Jacobu branches awodo be se edu baako e na ya to apete Asanteman eni Kumaseman mu a ura ba bia ya beje so na ya ma sika sem etumpon Odotobri e wo 03220 91454 and a 0243 710 784 Odotobri Rural Bank where business grows. Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Your expertise no any say stroke ya there and a edunya o de ba ye betu ase ama ye be mo anante onsano ye be mo amasubiem adwene na ye kasa o chese uhu ekwan a o fa so processing sem about team na ne nkrofo di nkomo ni nyina no ye be mani nyina ye kama e de ama o Amen Scientific Hospital ya so ye awo ho nsem ye tenete o bai ho a o be wo afa ho afa oba ya de bia trans so ache uko enko a chronic disease no oba ye betu ase e de ama Amen Scientific Hospital ye mpe ene ye de science era herbal medicine yemu e kan bi ni aja baso body api oba your machine said be free ye onura ye de be so yade na no e de ama furniture ewo Kumase Atwema Techiman kwada so fo ase ekwan so other branches ewo Ghana ya to apete ura ho a ayaresa no ubenya ho sewi de biso ho sunyane nkoko atebubu tamale takra de akra bibiani wa boga any enchi e wonyina ye branches e ho o free amena e number we na be free e de asiso 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 Apomodine Herbal Clinic Dr. Sam no Dr. Sefani yade ni nyina bra ono ene betu ase de amount and yade bi e how ese eye pressure eye cataract syphilis long and short sightedness ade be wa hu we kira hu no oba apomodin so ya obeboa amwani na hu ade ye o kenkan a obekenkan ye na oso wanya fa ahudie doctor say oba no enya ni yare no nko na oye hu adwuma e bia wo de ne diabetes na de ba o de sexual weakness o de blood pressure o de hernia o de ulcer gonorrhea candidiasis a friend white waist pains any goiter compo oba oye ya ye nyina ho adwuma ewo na so ye ye so for like Kumasi so for like soldier for kwan ne so a ye ne Assemblies of God asori no e na edie no hwe sa bia ye ho e na be hu Apomodin Herbal Clinic wo de ne yade ne ba na wa benya ayaresa no hu ade ye fe Dr. Sam ewo 0551 098961 0551 098961 Kangen Energic drinking water ensuo alkaline water and pH ewosro eno na anu nko ni padua ni ma eboa ebo heart liver ene kidney eho ban eno na eboa ma skin no kama sa akwada foforo de eno na eboa ma onyini from ni nyina ne se acidic water pee eno anom de akoni padua ni mu eno nti na yade ba ya na betena oni padua ni mu so onom Kangen Energic drinking water say alkaline tino a system ni mam acid ni nyina frame na fe alkaline na betenem alkaline enso ewura ni padua ni mu a yade bia entumi ntenem eno nti na dan nyina ye kanfo ma say Kangen water no eno bi na wo so to di kofi abusua ni nyina mo nche na mo nom ebi abese bosumi nsia ekọ afe onom Kangen a enya ade abekọ hospital ko ede ho ni nyina ne se Kangen na nkasa eyo ho adwuma etise Dr. Edru for ni chemo Breman UGC Tafuni Road Abawaru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santasi Runabout Pakiki Organic Cafe or Stadium Sumankwai Junction ewo Ashtown eho nyina kwa obenya Kangen so ni bi na wato Fre Kangen ewo 0241 449191 and 0507 379474 Grow Fine Herbal Tonic untumi ni dia Grow Fine bemwa di oda untumi ndaye Grow Fine bemwa da na wada na ho se de be asori anopa okọ adwuma so a ubenya hoden mapa oye oba ubu nsa ensisi so ubu nsa eya opi ene wa akira onum Grow Fine drone ebeye onsabuo ni ho adwuma ede amount Grow Fine drone ne ba cho vitamins ewo mu a eboa esane entini ni mu ema moja ediafu sane ye ewo mu ote wona onsane onan ayetititi amepa cho Grow Fine Herbal Tonic ebe sane mu na nipadua no ananti kama onsane o maso kama na oso wenya ahoto Grow Fine draw ra pharmacy ra herbal shop ubenya bi na wato opedodo atua digital herbal clinic Kumase Amakom Runabout ye ben Bank of Africa eho ena abenya Grow Fine draw ni pi na wato for Grow Fine ewo 0244 596532 Grow Fine makes you grow fine. Knox Hotel meba cho ye bia ye ho no beda environment ni esirin dede ni wo ye rooms no emu ye kama emu ye spacious obeda ye ma accommodation papa na ye ma restaurant ye ma bar a obetumi adidi no anom bibi e ho ye free wifi a obeda internet on sem de nye problem e de amount o kana de aba no ye obia ye de besi a bambo won sem e wo so papa wa ware awie opa bia ye bi aye wedding reception a Knox Hotel eho any space ne so a obey wedding reception a fani papi a omoba abeta wachi asokwa Olam Street few kilometers from the Baba Sports Stadium eho and a Knox Hotel ye wo Freyen 03220 244 38 and a 03220 24162 Edek SM Bitters low libido bema obawo ho unya tenka esa ono ho kani behia Edek SM Bitters eno na anu mu a eboa amade biara da uhu yira na akondo no uhu kura na akondo ni nyina ne so libido no apeja sisi ade adunya otena ka muche otena aseche uye adwuma otena asecha waist pains enam how beje Edek SM Bitters ni bi onu mu a ebetu ni nyina ase ede ama bema kosiranim ye adwuma tentene uye adwuma ne ba ebe free maba Edek SM Bitters edu eba clinic ono ene de Edek SM Bitters ede aba ura pharmacy ura herbal shop ura chemical shop ubenya bi na wato fre edu ewo 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 Amansia Homecoming Festival no 31st October 2025 and Airbaso Miss Amansia Contest Kiss Talent Show and Amansia Educational Fund ye be launching nyina forms aoje no contest e Miss Amansia Contest any Kiss Talent Show nim no 50 Ghana cedis pe entino Amansia de she nyina no October 31 mumra na yemfa dwumadie no enhyehyehye ye launching kama na December grand event no atumi abaso Amansia Homecoming Oyerepa FM and TV Idea 234 ye Gwa Hotel and traditional counselor wa Amansia and be kwai Municipal Assembly. Woman aso ya sena ye di dwumadie no eba ABA Herbal Center. So for ata so for rasta. Yes, ne hu sempi ewa ha Brakwaku atena se oni edi nkomo every ABA Herbal Center. Aso ye eni yade pa Dr. Muadra na de agu aduane bia wodim ebetu ase na awura ni ntin so Brakwaku ekapi e de afa ho e de akere Brakwaku akwaba
Major so boss.
yes and me do kind
Oh yes.
you know yes so bibia e boko doctor say
bibia e boko you go kan
yes enti yendi nkomo e bi ase
ebia wa clinic na oti yenka enne anope na ebia de bia de menya betena se pe na serious mafunu mu ma esa ne se mehwe eni yade a manfo de ababe piem e ye na so ye ai nne me ne wo kase nipa dodo na hoto na omo nsa aka na mehu ne sampa ebia Herbal Clinic ye bo adwuma nti na de bia me ka cho se bra ne be piem ye na so ye na ye ntu weni yade na se emfemfere wo emfamam asan se ebia Herbal Clinic ye nya wo surgery bia ye nya wo operation bia ye mo wa hwehwe ne we bia ye ndubina ne amban ko hini ni abana ya yam ne te se du sam ye de ma wo de kwa kofra aduane adi asan se ne be ko training mu akoye mu adwuma ebe pepa training na komoje ni mu akoye mu adwuma ebiebie ntini ni mu na de ahoto na ope no enso etimi ade abrɛw gye ya numbers na frɛ 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and as 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 and as 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 na ye bi Herbal Clinic enso atwetwe nkomo kwada so adwena se ena ye butuo market na chipe ena ye wo doman yinko so de ye ben ya pe ku because on Tuesday market ho no ma behu ye ho ena me na wo kase ya half go so ye adwuma wo chena so ye be ye adwuma wo go so ade fia da ye babie ni ade hye FM premises so no ma na ye kan se na no nkyere se kumase ye adwuma juada ne benada nkwa da bi tie me ena me na wo kase kumase branch ye adwuma fiti juada ekopem memenda kwesida pene nka doma branch ne nso saa enti wo ba na wa hye ne nso saa ede amame me sure saudi ne glaucoma yade ye betu ase ede ama wo atena wo so mfie dunum wo de be piem o ABA Herbal Clinic nkwa de be ma de ade kwakofra aduane okoko rice water nkwan no eno ana wo de eye ne dro bi kwakofra na de ahoto ne nso de abro saudi ne cataract te na ha watena we ne so ache me sure wo hwe ade night se de ebo aba begina we ne so na eben na ne nyina enso de efiri wonom na ahoto na ope no ede abre obi wonom so ade ne bo na ne so nti na me ka se obi efa na blunt eye trauma ade abo ne so de kotwan ba beto ne so akotwen ya de foforo de abre ni na man bia ba begina ne so ni nyina be na ne ede efiri so na afei ama wani ne so ate enka ne anka se de na wani so ye wisiwisi wani so ye okusu no enya ade a obehu we bibiem nti bra na ebe piem ewo ABA Herbal Clinic ndeme kan kwala asem kakresa ne se enne nkwala enya hoto wo ABA Herbal Clinic no enya asem ketu obi wo no ma the age of 6-7 na wa sha ase se o she glasses so wan hwe ni obetimi a she glasses ne sam be ye 20 years 30 years no da so she glasses na mo nkoro modu wa be piem wo ABA Herbal Clinic a yama won yendro bibia no adansidie eno mo san e dia abere yen ebi kra na nse dudu no mo ko SHS na na ma mi bi de ne de say on the 18th na bani beko skobe resume school enti obagibi no de amano no de akọ school no akọ sanse o sha ase no in fact akora nani na eye ne ya o se first o tie kire na teacher twara de a ohun baten na wa sha ase se ohun ne kama enti ogibi de akọ enti me so so obeni nso ye ne ya na what to me ka de ababe piemu enso ewo ABA Herbal Clinic na yetu ase enso de amount de bia me ka tworo se ne ya de etemi ye genetic ene ya de etemi ye hereditary enti bon se obi wo no man efie wo eni yade wo ho wo akwara na so we eni yade a na wo mo wa adwene akoso se eye no nti ne kofa baaye na wo tutu me kana adna be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic na yetu ase ede ama efitimi de eni yade ba ewia timi de eni yade ba enti wo ti wo na mfa nhye witiri mu nko ase na glaucoma ne cataract na ye ka wasem da bi obi won mo ni glaucoma oni cataract na mum nani ye ne ya efi timi ye na adwuma ye obi ye friend solar retinopathy ye ewia enti bum se ewia na hye wani so abon se ne wani ne pronsuo sansuo ne wodwuma edi wani ne so nti se timi de sa ha na ba mesrew tutumrika na be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu wani yade na se emfemfro gi numbers na frɛ 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 5199 and I said 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 now near be Herbal Clinic atwetwe enkomo mesrew yakoye weni surgery and after surgery no niema mbabe bosi wenye bi baako wahase se ublidi wo weni ne sintu bonso wo no ma se moja ba betata weni ne so am enye eniyade foforo na eba na emom no eye surgery na yekoye ewo no na moja no enwindi gu eni ne so enti se ba ne sana se wo mo wadwen ankoso a ubon se be wie kire na eno nso edum eni no tutumrika na be pie mu ewo ABA Herbal Clinic obi nso yakoye na surgery wie ye obibia ete mostly se yakoye o surgery cataract emu 80% na timi ya cataract ene yekoyi ete glaucoma de yenyi enti na otimi kwa yare sabia na doctor ka cho se glaucoma de agi yesoso hu ma ABA Herbal Clinic ye ma de adi tu ase kra enti dudu won emu 80% cataract ete no mu koyi ye ena wasenya capsule pacification and na say after cataract enti ubon sa afei ete na koyi na sanye fifi bi mesanse sa wode ye no eye inside cataract na say subcapsular cataract ubon sa wode ye no e wo mu ana esan epie bi e wo treni mu enti se e wo treni mu no se yenyi de wo treni yanka de wo treni na de wo ani ne so nkwa na ye kokan ya wo bie de wo treni mu kwan se emra tubon sa na esan ba bi na afei ebo na nka ne na gina wani ne so no na afei eye kese je number so na fra ye betu ase de amount 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and I said 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 and that's 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 ABA Herbal Clinic ye clinic ye pharmacy anase ye drugstore intimesero enfren kase ye mfa ye nro ni bi emano ajewa ba be pie mo ye na so ye be check o pressure sugar ni nyina de ama ye we fidie won so be screen your body ne yade bi hinta ye be hu de aka kire so fata se ne de no ba be bo ani pentu de o se charge no chemu miensa tuemu ba ko ji edro ni bi ko opese o start use edro na hu se de yete na de aya ahoboa enso e de aba intimesero wo bi nso history of eye pain so bonso obi won me woman na nitimi ye na ya na ekọ na asenya ba bra ne bepie mo ABA Herbal Clinic betu ase dia ma o de ko fra aduane adi anoka de ketwe bi mpo obonsa afi ya won ni nyina no ebekọ na afi wonso wa hoto na wa hwe mfie bebere no onsanso etumi aka enye ne yade nko an yesa ewo ABA Herbal Clinic me shro man power na ye adwuma memedro de kwa kofra ko bensu nanom ade ahoto ne bebrew na afi yetimi aye omu adwuma biebie ntini ni mu afi so shenes form so your balance infections ahodo hawa no so de kwa kofra ewo na adi na afi so no say yeast infection candidates syphilis gonorrhea ni nyina de bepie mo ABA Herbal Clinic ye tu ase enso e de amam ave what one na say wo stroke or diabetes or pressure ya de miensa we eba ya de miensa so ye nipa ba ko na so wo sa ya de miensa we nyina bia meaning so wo ya de makon eye full 3 way ba ko ba be kan we ye ni yade na mmom se wo diabetes a onso wo 2 wo hypertension a wo 2 wo stroke a wo 2 esanse ni nyina asan kwa fe ni yade e de aba antem so tutumrika na ebepie mo ABA Herbal Clinic diabetes stroke hypertension ni nyina e bonus se wo ABA Herbal Clinic ye tu ase ka stroke kra the software ten de wato challenge o se ye ntu ntia na wotwe so de eduro ni kanwa ahon keke beba ni padwanim na na kire se meto aso e be boa me anase emmoa me bra na be PM ABA back and can find sun show them refamon casi baby during the day many ne there be yadi bit say glaucoma to so open angle glaucoma a bit me at now when in so in fear do no and so 20 years 30 years na so unya yes open angle glaucoma e bia making obet me the 50 to 60 years ansa na yade ne pie we ni ne so ansa na wa na ba so ba sa time na be pie no na ye ntin ni so adwuma wi aye training mu adwuma wi enti e pie how na de bere no wan hwe ya odi be hye nyini na mom na nyini aye na adwuma wi deda ansa na e pie we ni ne so kwada so adwena se market na chipe na ye butu do man yun so de ye ben apie kobi coastal no Tuesday market no ma be hu ye kwada ne awade bia forgot so Genesis FM premises so if you dey bia baby ani ade share FM premises so number send a friend 0541 56 5199 0541 56 5199 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780-651 ABA heba ni aju so say nyame ensa wo mu ampa
we are fine
mbacho nyakopan
okay na so for ata ho
nyame adum
ne ho ye de
bacha na ho ye
masem no makan wie
oh wasem ya kan
wie bibi are fine de nyame as okay enti zane be no ese say ne friend no onim di so lo so bi aye say
Ruben
Amorim. Kotus Obia is a Amorim signing. Amorim. I said, Coach Onyeri. Black, let's say. Now I said black, and I say,
oh, yeah,
suffering with Omanga so much ago.
Was a bit for that, you want to say, maybe magical, feeling now, maybe.
Ali Isaac so, bro.
Take
Mokande.
Joker,
the master was at 3 goals.
Liverpool,
the guy was at 3 goals.
The Asian, I feel like you come on some bounds and the football, no. A more of when a team wins, a lot of things that okay, then people attack you, and so when the as my Caracas will catch Romo.
Caracas is saying,
oh, was it they should take a weight out of the team, and they are not playing. Or say even when they were winning, as my mechanic was here, I don't know was say in Gasa mechanic. Also when they were winning, it wasn't the best. They were not at their best, and you know this was always going to come because bona no motion. And your baller is and you winner is sustainable that you go for a very long while.
And then only Liverpool.
Karaga.
Bob and one is sustainable.
Oh, what? He's giving matches that they won that they didn't deserve it. But I say, kind of, you know.
Makana Mezakwa no Nobia. Majini Disa.
No. The things.
Yeah, me oh,
come on, what is stomach? Oh, baby, Pacho. Or say, for example, Pacho, Liverpool and Newcastle. Even with 10 million, they deserve to win that game. Be honest.
Me bo, exactly too. You see, that makes the difference. Sa little differences, no. Oh, dear me say. And there's some because an Arsenal deserves to Newcastle. Somebody can also argue like that. But what I say, Obusuwe Tumaka send an Arsenal deserves to Newcastle.
Not you.
Well, in football, those wins.
No, it's Newcastle. The difference is that Arsenal were the better team from start to end.
But there are teams who are winning matches that they were not the better.
But the Liverpool situation this season, wins are winning. There are wins that they were not the best team. Just last minute, penny on match no winning. And so and it's sustainable.
But match beer or winning piano. Meaning if you are is about statistics. They control, they dominate, they have better chances. Open matches Nina. No, give one example and let's go to the stats.
What
against Newcastle, they were better.
They were better. I know Newcastle were the better team with 10 men.
Oh, there be 10 men.
No,
but what they got the better team near go check it. What 10 men Bamudia.
Oh, they said net 10. Second half, no. The entire 45 minutes, who was the better team?
Liverpool didn't play. They were just back, and the Newcastle for the 10 men. They did John so sad. Go and check. That was what happened against Newcastle with second half. No? And one another baby say, how can the team be under such a pressure against a team over with 10 men? What I say?
You had the answer.
No, you can check. So, the almost one can and said, Sadiano, a sustainable. Eti quite how far so ball now or do we need like or the Premier League, they are not seeing it in the first 7 or so games that they played this season. As one can so what I say. This is what they are saying.
Okay, so match statistics. And you know the better team no.
According to Zaki.
But I've never.
Oh, sir.
I mean, I've come here.
Oh, okay.
Now,
became a
Manchester United. Struggle say, only creating chances, and
that is statistics.
Now creating chances on. I would do anything. I didn't, Mama boss, I'm from Dagan to you. I was telling you based on what I've seen. And what should be me, my cousin, my book rely on numbers who I watch it.
Oh, Zaki, I dare back pay. Any bit match there who controls the game. It is the match statistics. Just the statistics and capture your money. This is Liverpool against Newcastle. Overall, possession. Liverpool had 62.4%. And then Newcastle had 37.5. As you know there, expected goals. Liverpool 0.7. Newcastle is it 0.93. Okay, shots. Liverpool 5, Newcastle 10. Total touches inside the opposition box. Newcastle 27, Liverpool 17. Goalkeeper saves. Obiase was a 1-1. Fouls committed 17-15. Corners. Newcastle 7, Liverpool 1. I didn't know. About draw.
I'm surprised. Jibo this more as obey. That day no. After the game no. The things you said there come fire.
Total passes Liverpool.
That day no come
445. That passes 445 against Newcastle 247. Pass accuracy Liverpool 83.1 against 68. Backward passes 74-32. Forward passes 147.
They hear what can you?
They now the possession in ya.
They hear what can we?
Possession in ya.
All the attacking movements now. What can we?
Successful final third passes.
Oh, against Bournemouth. No, against Bournemouth. After Liverpool scored the first 2 goals, didn't see here. Bournemouth took over the game. And the boy Aaron got money to.
I'm so hurt Liverpool ball there, man.
Oh, that means
TV, no, baby. Now
I'm not doing it. But again, Bournemouth after Liverpool scored the first 2 goals, no. Bournemouth didn't play all the game. I'm sure Bournemouth in Yarn, I'm sure 2. I'm only 2-2. And Keza and the small boy came from the bench. I bet you that last minute 2 goals, more winning 4-2. But another game,
that's a good team.
And I must say.
No one is a key to the statistics here.
I'm not statistics. Dwell on statistics.
But like first and after statistics, I'm already buying a
there are areas that I use statistics. Statistics and I'm usually here. Chances creation and the expected
goals. Liverpool 2.15.
But the game has been good.
Bournemouth 1.63. Until you could check the difference based on Zakito stars. Now the man now.
What's it? No.
No, stars man. No, but didn't Newcastle the enemy.
That's how one of the
shots on target. Total shots on target.
What I was saying, I didn't. Look at the man gentleman. One of the buyer, I'm saying, based on what you have said.
The statistics say expected goals. Liverpool 2.15. Bournemouth 1.63. Shot on target, Liverpool 10, Bournemouth 3. Possession, Liverpool 61%, Bournemouth 39%. And then corner kicks, Liverpool 12, Bournemouth 4. And then sometimes how you measure team in it. One way, even a smaller club, and then a bono your opportunity to do something. We might even think say big team now armory.
Eligible, you're more champions league to
me that the way you and so be my assist. And you want to tell you now can say
me say midfielder ye ka obo number 10 o jumani bi ni say obey assist o jumani bi ni say obey goals ti o jumani bi ni say obey goals obey assist.
Okay,
you know Florent Viti nyebi
enya no ano
ka Liverpool
and now we bo ni bi
assist
Liverpool say me pass ball ma wo sometime now when you go keeper na ball ne to na me come so ne say so how do you say why assist so to them yes omitting the standard of setting at Liverpool. But there are certain things or more use to me. You know what I mean? Say why assist
England
and now a pass or the man Ishak. Look at the pass of the man Ishak. Ishak bomber goalkeeper and a channel. It's even at the end of the day why assisting Ishak to score a goal na Ishak ball maybe a ball to me and Ishak. How does that become the fault of Florent Viti? Then all your statistics as one assist.
Zach, you nyaka kakra bi na yenko Champions League na and then omo erebebo.
It was a very good game for Ngala. It was something that I said yesterday. Liverpool. No. If you watch them, that's how they play, especially Omukromono. I mean, that's how. It is the atmosphere over there. A intense atmosphere. And the fans no na. Much energy no. Yes.
I know that stadium. Noise no. As if we are a park na cinema. The atmosphere for no.
Yes. So we minimum match. Who said Andrea na make how omo hotel no no omo here ni sa nyama ni nyina. Nam so to Andrea, one of the things that they are saying is one, Bradley. I got spending money to bring Jeremy Frimpong, which Obaya the Bimus Oya they say trend and I say Munja Sadia. Okay.
Now also be Oscar or no, but you need players in opposition.
No, me say or Bradley
na this guy got to
Jeremy Frimpong Swaba.
Now go in there. That's how be here.
Oh, say I'm not saying one got number.
Who's all this guy got to number? I said the wrong move.
Oh, there be say I'm some got number. So got
but the tree casa there.
So
say obi ho na this guy got to be a bar.
Yes, I'm saying obi ho me say Bradley ho. I'm saying say two current or two right backs. I'm saying one person so or Bradley ho.
No, this guy
got a yaba count two right backs. Now in a difficult game. Okay, I say away from Pombai. They must say instead of Muka am kasi munya wotre. Now on your half on do half of trend kra. Liverpool team no. And start no wing back no ball as attacking more.
Now that what because say yento ye boma teams ni players ni coaches.
No man.
But say me from Pombo dey o jeje o. And yes son o just say oba ye o kan as you have indicated.
No, that be how they easily about one match per after the trend. Okay, you might be make a kind of in social media what they were written about Trent and Frimpong. I'm going to watch so we know what tre.
Nam just so to draw conclusion.
Oh man, see in class on yadi. I'm going to say expectation. Maybe I'm going to do here. Undo la level no. Trend there today. Best right backs in the game 1-2. Okay, you. It's you know untimi fa. Untimi to Real Madrid. Big games no one started at Real Madrid. No we saw Bobby and we pray and say Bobby. Also to no big games no but na Cavaya to bench. Obo.
But season Cavaya na Boteno.
Opera dada.
Okay.
Opera. Oh yeah, so
Cavaya.
How do you go in the big game like this? Oh, two right backs. O say back on the bench. Back on cover assist number 7. And our boy finish as number 2. 2 now, about 3 matches as a right back.
Or the number, so what's that? No, against us now.
No more prepare. No, like none of them was available. No more prepare. They force Masha. But when they are available, you don't make such a mistake. He is the most intense midfielder they have. Almost for the team, and he's the best among in terms of intensity. And when you affect the Liverpool midfield. And penalty, you know, how fast on in San Lujan and San Which, you know. I think it's a needless. It's a galade. Sudden sudden in Sana, or Johnson, the bone. No, a bone in if you know.
Saquano on him every day.
Oh, yes, someone. Tapian.
On 2 weeks, as we don't know now.
I was stubborn, Papa. I was
Nami was so keeper. No, or very reverse yellow card, Nana. And I may come out from my dinner. I go be by our manji. I'm talking about another match here. Where the goalkeeper was given a yellow card for challenging. And your match we are.
And
there's a match that the goalkeeper was given a yellow card. VR moment change the penalty. No.
Then they will reverse the
yellow card
and engine so. And see a good game. You share a game, but I think say Galan
Torreira.
Yeah, they play as if say no mona.
So players be.
Obobo na say enyo rola. Oba Arsenal.
Is that the penalty?
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Penalty be an ordeal. This is almost meant to player. Men go.
And in Sana a free trip by
Okay. We na asa game ni now.
Asa game ni now.
Okay. Anyway, that young call me no be kan we na.
Na a good one. So say that the Champions League no it was on there. I think the big lineup no. Yeah. The Enbandra so offer Edin Kugu 1-0.
Say the more I do.
Akwano Rios no na bubo ongwe akweshi pam so too. Baby a wujine. Sana ekelebo.
Nasa na jersey mbocha.
Mesa me si go na akwano mai okwoshi.
Oba muni pan on page my friend.
Na obi kwose sa abo ya ko coach.
No David ni anyara.
Yeah.
Saka
akwano so aba awa sha second draw.
Say the omo ye no.
So to wa sha no second draw. Bo baby a wujine ye sana ekelebo. Wujine pool nim. No wash damn sim makobobo panye wa wash on say.
Okay, this Allison Brown.
Yeah, but they have another good goalkeeper. He's as good as any other top goalkeeper in the game now. And the only problem with goalkeeping. So and then Basane PSG game ne Baso. But the problem with the game today is
hey, when on America. This is where the keeper near yellow card. Omo reverse penalty way.
No, but Omo reverse card because on the card was indecent. And Omo reverse.
But say the man be busa referee asem no. At the end of the day, he was right.
But the thing
he questioned the referee say, "Well, who's the 9 in the D can?"
But we say on the other.
But I think FIFA should look at that again because at the end they lead you to Sana court for 170. Then they lead you to busa referee in the question. And the referee goes to the monitor and come back and say, "So I was wrong." You are wrong. That's all. No question.
Yes, football no your language. And how far so and then because I know. And the man.
O question over Busana.
I buy it. I don't want to penalty on over more card.
That's the penalty one in here.
So the PSG attack no. They are missing their first 3 choice attack ni na Obia in Jerome Bobi. Kvaratskhelia is out. Desiree Doué is out. And Ousmane Dembele out. And then the front three no be in ho. Bakola is available, yes. Goncalo Ramos is available. And be a Lino in South Korea Nino so be start anymore no. And I sent about this boy Mayulu. Also to me start no. And then the final no. Into omo front three no will be changed. But the good news is that Jean Neves boy na Portuguese boy no no opera. Our last 2 games one more. He's available to start today with Vitina. Unza Vitina you need film last game 30 minutes no you need film 10 because or the injuries na air bana. No people man you Vitina film tem. Never feel so opera. But also you feel fit to play. And one game to one thing that Obiabe enjoy say football no attacking football. PSG will attack, Barca will attack. The last time when PSG lost to Dortmund in the semi-final 2 seasons ago, they met at semi-final stage. PSG won here 4-1. Okay, Arohu record be okwaje ya. PSG take over winning game number 4-1. And so one thing that I sure I say we will see goals because two things now no attack. Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, then Rashford. Also the front three of Barcelona after Rafinha and Co getting injured. You know, a bit more foot game no. Vitinha versus Pedri. And this battle say we are the Vitinha versus Pedri battle who will have total control of the midfield. It was a game no. But I think it's a better scoring game. A game Barca will score.
Rashford the able to do a match can see him.
I don't know. That's why a big player.
I say a team didn't say we have a biache.
Oh, stage you are so stage you
are check. In case it means that.
Yeah.
And on the PS mobile day, but when you are not to baby.
Oh, and yes,
that time I say go no. Chelsea Senegalese were no Cobayano.
Jackson.
I'm saying, hey, is it?
Me mantia said that because boys no jump bedroom no be any land level be no odru Jackson level.
Says on money lead you no dey Ken
Adinachi. It no air rants na. Ken
Pamu bi o ebo. And I enjoy life at Bayern.
He's enjoying.
Come say. Okay.
Yeah, mo so for no. Omo last 3 visits that Emirates omo winning now.
Na me catch
Olympiacos.
They
won their last 3 visits at the Emirates Stadium. Now, I think
say, dada.
Oh, say
ya maka crache baba. I'm get the okay yaka.
Oh, say information. And I mean information.
Me that was and I'm say yeah, di kan crash so boss. Nti. Say nye di ba hwe nyina no nya. Hey, edu be ana analysis ana sentiment. Nti Olympiacos ni asama match no analysis bit ma ye pa nyina na say. Last day over be mi to mbese. So be
to anano penny that story be about say. Why here na coach Jeffen Ruben Amorim na adwuma nko be ja to okra nsa na yapam no. To the infant.
And who's free na buy?
Oh, and Abapa. Yes, that the United hierarchy is scared that one he cry. He might leave the job before say
no be resign.
How no be resign kransana.
Hey, e bit me see that.
How be resign kransana. Ansana ebia ono anka say the ababa pam so be ku de ne wa be ku hu.
O na say United you the any news. O ko resign na say wa anya sika bia o nya hwe o.
Nti yen hwe say Sunday say a weekend yam fa one hambes da sorry jwa.
Omne wan.
Omne Sunderland.
Oh, Sunderland say United.
Yes, from the inner circle. From the inner circles, no, where this sound come on, sir.
That say boys in natural. Your mama we journalism school from.
Ama not that as a cran, a crab can say we be sanu kununa say is a wetted. Yes. Ne say we be say
a man bam dia na you.
Ena they be also catch up and say
na dey wo fi na dey tell me say ejuma ye ejuma wo ko ba ko bem fa so be na wo so a wa hia da ko ma bi mu
nti boba nti that is for another day. But so to key reviews from the Champions League no just some few one about and there no. Number 1, me Liverpool my see me perform on my expectations.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because I saw a Liverpool team now FIPA na transition no kese pa because we the Liverpool team no finding a new front balance any more balance no say Liverpool Diego Jota free bench but he understands the players, he understands the system, not much changes. O mudada Darwin Núñez cranius one ade no he's been there no be on the 3rd season nti enya dem no to survive when he comes from the bench. There was Luis Diaz. No sujina nim hobby. So now Diaz leaves. Jota nyamia to nsa afre no. Ena Darwin Núñez ko. Inti anim ho ni nyina no. Ye hye no foforo. The only constant figure you can trust Salah and to some extent Cody Gakpo. Gakpo was not an established pillar. Say Gakpo 19 team Liverpool team no afeina or broba. So that's the first changes anymore. Now they're going for Florian Wirtz who comes into the middle. the midfield three of Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. So have Elliott free bench ba, Curtis Jones free bench ba, Endo free bench ba. They don't struggle because we are above 2 seasons at Liverpool. But so break the bank at almost $133 million. Ekofa foreign weight bams to you need to include him in the setup. And today's in if you want to coach the Saka with the introduction of the German boy. It ever take it time for them to say how matches are. On the first 2 matches like Gravenberch, one was suspension, but also a family issue. One but 2 nina. On answer McAllister mbo. And now so to me to accommodate friend with Szoboszlai goes to the right back. Nti also no in Sayaba, which will affect how they play. Then in defense, because of Milos Kerkis, our person on the ball left, and Trent Alexander-Arnold Swakono, so the constant figure in defense, Van Dijk and Konate. To shall Liverpool team ni yenasa what the toa. In society, akosuom, afena, or more adapted, afena, or more getting used to themselves, and the profile of the players nearby, you know. Though a best strengthen Liverpool for the long term, they have more strength. Go to say attack ninya peke. Na se Ekitike, Isaac, Wait, Gapo Moba, they can do even without Salah. But any this season, it will take them time. To say Isaac, but I can say a slow start to see a slow start. Because one no preseason, the hype around the transfer, yes, or Premier League now no, but he need to adapt to Salah, he need to adapt to Ekitike, and adapt to the midfielders. Until Liverpool, the more common, it's just part of football. So what's the sabe be brave team numa? Do ma maintain his spine kakra. But the additional value no mo dey keka hono would cause some abese nsuo no. Me so if you mu de, but dey si wa ma if na akoda ase. Mo se so no e clean. Ba u jabu ba be mienu miensa to mu pe. Mo se fini nyina afra basoro. It will take time for it to settle. As right. When with clean water. So these things are expected to be see club in Liverpool. Now, what on see a Kasabi say her World Cup 2026. And Michel die Lautaro Martinez. Michel die say Julian Alvarez. Let's go Madrid in 2 matches I had 10 goals. It looks like a fan as a Simone Sonone Dieno a pijamano. Michel Alvarez now I think Messi is blessed. Ne carry an equary, you know. Dear no, he and a fin and in second. Argentina is a team to watch, and Alvarez is just a delight to me. To enra, say no, say player. Obobo na started picking more now confidence now, but no penalty paneka no boy. He said when you did free kick obebase into Okojina now he expressed himself. Esay cry am bonechi. Esay obesan fire beam, and that is positive for Atletico Madrid. We need to talk about Harry Kane. So far, your October, 1st October, or 20 goals and assists, like combined. He's been involved in 20 goals for club and country this season. That is Harry Kane, modern bar or no sober. And it looks like Vincent Kompany, so second season, Apekiama Mopa, Kylian Mbappe's on the hat trick. That was a wonderful response from Madrid after say Omotina Holuzu 5-2 to a year Atletico Madrid. So these are some of the key reviews for him. So to Embrand, and at the end of the year, Casa Bibri, I'm sure say match I in a new crochet a Barcelona and a Bayern Munich game. Now, it's quite unfortunate that injuries are robbing how we've all been waiting for this particular clash. Injuries are taking something away from us. If we imagine Desire Dio Quaraskeria in their element, so much when you Rafinha, so no so ba. Oh, what Joao Garcia, so Demuma Basa, that kind of thing. Obiad in the full set, then we go and sit down and we settle the discussions. Lama is fit. How do I fit? Into be sure more. Injury say
Rafinha is absent.
Rafinha is out. Into injury say
Rashford bubble.
Yes, a you will move him because the Quaraskeria daha Rafinha daha Lami Yama daha. Nyenke be no na because there are key debates from this. There's a Hansi Flick Enrique conversation. As in wine pana ni team no wasese ni yie Hansi Flick abɛhyehyɛ team no to adwuma na papa na ye no me ya ono na senke ba United. Oh yes, on the
United
like Obaya. Say you want to see United back there.
Okay.
Oh, Kobayanka, he will fix the issues.
Okay.
Because the Wakoya Obasa no, it's unprecedented. But to Swahe Araja, on as I reform na papa Abapa is coming back. And then a coach, Rashford is getting his form back. The Lamine Yamal progress etwaso. Rafinha, Dienesa twaso. It started a bit under Xavi Obetwaso. Now check a player like Frankie de Jong. Check Pedri. Into player improvement. And identity and the system of Barcelona is clear. At the same time, the heartbeat of Barcelona, which is the La Masia, one saying good. Ntine dia na mbe munkotomra na mumfa La Masia nkwala ne nko ebia Leipzig ne Frankfurt ne ade no, he maintained that. Still ogusu push your mobile, and this is we are going to see some. So I'm that confidence for them to come and play for Barcelona. And we'll be soon our cost war. So there's a tactical battle which I will go for Hansi Flick. I trust Enrique, but I will go for Hansi Flick. The intensity of how Hansi Flick and the boys in Bono, they will concede to a game where both teams to score. How to prevent PSG from getting a goal, I doubt it. How to prevent Barcelona from getting a goal, I doubt it. But me may call for Barcelona. Tactical battle may call for Hansi Flick. Though Enrique is a good manager, but I'll go for Hansi Flick. Midfield. On do nebenya Nuno Mendes ne Lamine Yamal ni biem.
The other one, the Nuno Mendes.
No, neutralizing, especially with the help of that I think was Bernardo Silva, more support or no. Pedro Neto, more support no man here 2 versus 1, almost stop on. But I say at Barcelona, Kunde Ed Bicahon. Or supporting by moving up front. Into an enquire 2 versus 1, a bit maybe 2 versus 2 on that particular left side, the battle there. But no to any battle make for Lamine Yamal over Nuno Mendes. Pedri, Frankie de Jong against Joao Neves ne Nino Vitinha. To me the midfield battle by my PSG for no. Then attack no.
So who wins?
I'm going for a Barcelona 2-1. In this particular scoreline. Okay. Arsenal win. To Juventus Villarreal. That will be a wonderful game. I see both teams scoring in that game. Goals neighbor. Napoli should respond. The second to respond against Sporting Lisbon. Intimacy may call for her. Moto City Monaco. A very tricky game for Manchester City. I say a match and call for attention and call so, but extremely tricky. That is how I feel. I have a belief that here, baby, not Pep and Timmy survive or Ebia when you draw be Eddie, but Haaland to score, it looks very possible. And the two matches and then the one Dortmund match, for instance, I'm going for Dortmund win against Atletico Bilbao. But I also know the Dortmund aside that they allowed the goals and they scored the goals. So a 2-1 scoreline was our match in interesting fixtures, but it's going to be a goal festival. When the matches now good.
You will.
Quick one were no matches no. Real Madrid call Kazakhstan. And omoko share 5-0. Now omo share 5-0 ni wie no. Story of the game ne Kylian Mbappe share 3 goals. So Mbappe nim the opeso achieve. On say one thing about football is say player bia and the talent was no. At least opeso the individual achievement become individual achievement any day. Winning the Ballon d'Or, winning the FIFA World Football of the Year. Iti say ya nhwe ya bo ewiase be say ya bia ye be kwa kosi nkonwa e wo heaven na mzo to ye discuss football one have players be wo ho a na bo no mo ani ni yi ma men kan simbio show my friend is France uyi Michel Platini uyi Jean-Pierre Papin Zinedine Zidane we any 3 French footballers are to Omaje Ballon d'Or. Okay. before the recent one. No. After omo generation, no, Zutu, the most talented footballer France a produce here Thierry Henry. The closest to Thierry Henry talent is Kylian Mbappe. Individual achievement assign players here. The next French player to win the Ballon d'Or is Ousmane Dembele. And when football at a point recognize the great players in the game. One way because so Henry Crabbo wanye Ballon d'Or that into Dembele ya the channel. Oh, Kylian Mbappe ball nyina wanye Ballon d'Or that into Ousmane Dembele ya the channel. Story ninya no crow. But see a fafo near see a type Ballon d'Or winners. FIFA World Best winners. Ni akohu Dembele din ehyebakum. Nti the one hwebie so to be jedi sasama ye ka cheni asemi na nkure. Eti Kylian Mbappe die the decision to move to Real Madrid. Aside the dream was to play for Real Madrid no. So to any say Ojetumi say if there is a club ebetia matching ambition as a footballer a club offense Real Madrid. The we are saying sometimes here I want to say o free Real Madrid o free PSG call Real Madrid are they champion PSG for the Champions League. It's this season when you watch Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid, he looks like Jata as will be a kwakokano. Sorry, Mamefa Karim Benzema son kan so je Ballon d'Or ni bi. Ah, nti Mamefa Benzema je Ballon d'Or. Yeah, Benzema je Ballon d'Or, yeah. Benzema je Ballon d'Or. Nti Mamefa Benzema kan ho. It I will put Benzema at the Dembele position. So tell me chance. Because I feel say talent wise, Henry Kylian Mbappe was reaching Dembele and Karim Benzema, but Omaje Ballon d'Or. Eti anytime I be Karim Benzema be especially this season to about to say Jata. He's in a different form and he's scoring. Game score Real Madrid bebo kura na enkoye no. Se wo for Real Madrid team ni na esi wo, na person criticize wo ma, utimi yi Kylian Mbappe film. And it's not goals ni nko a wo hye no. We are seeing a different Mbappe. This time around, he's ready to press. He's ready to drop deep. Take on players. Even from a central position as a center forward. Which Emma will space be. And there be a say, the talent of Kylian Mbappe as a footballer, when he is operating from that central forward row, the closest to Thierry Henry, and the closest to Luis Nazario de Lima. Etienne Awushi game ni bia. Echrew Kylian Mbappe what he wants to achieve. And boy wabono zoto. At the age of 18, he was already a superstar. The only Lami Yamane zoto players who do 18 and omuye superstar. Me can we say aside club football, national team was akojina hwa at top tournament. Enye tournament bia sa. Kylian Mbappe at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. It is a Pele 58 it was Sweden. It is a Lami Yamal the last European Championship. Even the great Messi, the great Maradona, Zidane, Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of 18. And Kobo tournament, you can easily say, and I be make an argument say, 2018 World Cup, I born with Russia. Luka Modric that season was adjudged the best player in the world. But Obetia make a debate for Kylian Mbappe and state reasons why Kylian Mbappe no deserve player of the tournament. Even the last World Cup 2002, the difference between Onone line and Messi, who won the World Cup and Argentina Energy World Cup no, and Messi was adjudged best player. Eti Mbappe a different player this season and he wants to win the Ballon d'Or. Can't who be a money free PSG. But Nina come for because the Ballon d'Or format has changed. Because the Ballon d'Or format has changed. And there's a one kappa, especially the Champions League. Ye moudi in kahon. It is a team BG Champions League. And there is a team near Kopo Biwum, near gas a player way, and I had the name for Ballon d'Or mano. But can any day, Namzutun Kentisa. It's Kylian Mbappe, the journey now was starting. I think Madrid needs to win a trophy. Not the Spanish La Liga, but winning the Champions League. And with this kind of form, Kylian Mbappe so twice till the end of the season Madrid Timiji Champions League nidia then what he wants to achieve as a footballer to know etimi aben ho. There were other results ana quite interesting kakra. Unze no amka just Tottenham ni Bodo Glimt game no, it looks like a 2-2 game. Tottenham ni character, but I think this season too, there are games Bianca the former Tottenham Hotspur go lose. Yes, say Tottenham ni Wolves bobo, you expect Tottenham Hotspur to win. By the time a Wolves say go no, too. Now time at Tottenham Hotspur ko take no. Even on a bad day, and at Tottenham finding a way to equalize my game near 1-1. And no against Bodo Glimt, the same thing. It wasn't an exceptional Tottenham Hotspur side, but signs of a good side, ne say. Even on your bad day, Mizoto, you refuse to accept defeat. That is what Thomas Frank is building at Tottenham Hotspur. It will take time because a club, Mizoto, a mentality is very weak. But where Thomas Frank he's building something. Games are can he take lead against Tottenham? Can Tottenham so more back?
I say he's conceding.
Yes, on say Mizoto. The team need more defensive like how we approach Manchester City game no. And Makase he prefers losing the high line against smaller teams. Oh how many Wolves na no ma Wolves punish woman no. Ebe take control over the game. And at Tottenham ye team am so so no mo bona wo share first goal. Psychologically na affect woman. It can Tottenham no nya share no one asemasi. By nadia say omo mokra na wo de wo show mo one they find a way to equalize. And no be no mukoye against Bodo Glimt ye Norway no. Galatasaray and Liverpool game. So to Liverpool last 2 games no. Me sure say Saturday when we discuss the Premier League a bit deeper, I will talk about the Liverpool team and why I feel say we are even forgetting someone at that top of the Premier League. It's not like to performer to the sense Premier League in Kromo they are on top of the league. Crystal Palace na ye come 7. Yes, you expect Liverpool on any day to beat Crystal Palace, but before omo game no mo ball on Saturday no more boy cup game. You to mo cup game I'm a Crystal Palace aje cup from them. When was the last time a Crystal Palace lose a game in the Premier League? Galatasaray. And when I make catch or say Liverpool need good record will take it. And on my last 2 visits to Galatasaray, the 20 win. Galatasaray will good Champions League record. I will take it. It's a mobile way. They are not good. Away, but home there. They find a way, and it looks like a team. Zoto. See, I can't support a Soboboa. A Galatasaray supporters. And now we're sad in here. Say Galatasaray supporters omobobo ni bi mo team ni pa eti how they ginger their players especially at home games no a factors you shouldn't throw it away and the determination of the boy and any other team Abako will struggle to play against them. Eti Saturday to you better discuss this idea. Starboy the mean you know onye papa
I say heavy and some how can heavy no mo go be over bounce at the gate. So we go discuss football.
On the tran to actually we need to be prepared adwuma. Oh yes.
Na one would do.
Oh yeah, me the
no. So we go. Where they are here free report.
My money na account question.
Starboy.
Ohami Starboy, Starboy. Ono ye omo mko abochire 70s ni 80s na. Ko da su kro ba paper de ye adwuma. We don't know za ko. We so ye to aso won games ntima ne mfa ne ho ma. Barcelona and the PSG game no. Only one interesting thing. You Ballon d'Or no. The first 10. When you said these 2 clubs, FR7 players. And Omuja 3, Bakuma Chelsea, Kupama, Real Madrid, Mbappe, Liverpool, Mo Salah. 7 no Muremo no, Dembele, PSG. Lamine Yamal, Barcelona. Vitinha, PSG. Rafinha, Barcelona. Hakimi, PSG. Donnarumma and the City, but a PSG born in the money drew. Yes, City, dear no. Nuno Mendes, PSG. Who expand the crowd the 15 na Zutu. Uboko kwenya kwara scale ya mo Pedro mo a mo nyina ne nam ho. Desire duo mo nyina ne nam ho. Am Zutu. Omo make a case and omo kire reason why these 2 clubs and they last season are the best two clubs in Europe. It's a meeting way any ordinary meeting. A game and you might be game. Forget about injuries. My case PSG team it's more about system. And I never quite be affected PSG as a club. The day on be lusu Vitinha. It is say ebi akane Barcelona elusu Sergio Busquets. Ebi akane Juventus ana AC Milan elusu Andrea Pirlo. These players ebi a to unya a way to define them. Time ahu omo ye pa time omo ni team nim. And ahu omo so fa so wo team nim. And the game no mo bebo no. Go back to the Medford battle. Vitinha Fabian Ruminim say João Neves na ho beto na minute me start game na. Barcelona in such games aya no person mo je ball ne ball. Nti they normally Hansi Flick here say obo Frankie de Jong no abo Pedro na mitutu wabo Dani Olmo sa player Simeon nyina omukutabo a eden so obaje ball afro mo nsem. It's almost define the Barcelona tiki-taka. The Luis Enrique, Eddie Fabian Room, Vitinha, and they never see you know. And players are more the technical qualities to hold on to the ball for a long period. Taking the ball away from them is very difficult. It's almost a defined system and on the choir, almost teams never so ball no. It's never turn no. And you are obeting dominating midfield no. Wo enam to game be gina so na me bisa question say a midfield of Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Dani Olmo, a midfield of Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz and João Neves. We mu wo PSG o ma me di kan bo mu di no Barcelona. Ho am de betimi akuta ball na dominate game no.
PSG.
Oh yeah sure.
Dani Olmo no Emma minus kakra in terms of control.
Daniel Olmo minus o de man say obetimi allocate space am ye the ball na to hama no bo be ball na to ne. But say yen kuta ball ne de obekura. But so the ball ne beto net no. Eno na ama ne 6 chances am to no ahye 1 pen no abo 5 attack ne. Daniel Olmo over the bar. This Barcelona midfield when it comes to game control is the best in the game. Especially when they have Pedri. A kwaya Pedri faso kuta ball no. You will not get a midfield that was assassin ne. How betia kuta ball say the Pedri kuta ball no. Inti.
Okay.
Bema boda. Very quite an interesting game.
Yes.
Ka said the Debbie American say games you know. And yet the new format and ka be just a quarter final semi final and final and a be game no. In Barcelona Barcelona PSG. I won't be surprised. Because injuries they are affecting the PSG, but I won't be surprised if Barcelona share 3 and PSG share 1. It was a game and you know mobile bona. Other games in there. Napoli, Antonio Conte, Ebenya a Champions League win and there the Diego Armando Maradona Sports Stadium. Yes, you can criticize him for the substitution our year against AC Milan. But my Remfi say Conte, based on what he has achieved as a coach, winning 6 league trophies, 1 at England, 5 in Italy, are on team making any meaningful impact when it comes to Champions League football. No? The changes nature said this season he wants to make something in the Champions League. It's a game on against Sporting Lisbon. No? Mamema Napoli so 3, Sporting 1. VR and Juventus game na number 2 amam for nya careful. See we game no. Na VR ahye 2, ama Juve ahye 1 a enye me nwanwa. Then Borussia Dortmund Athletic Club. Dortmund form no form as yen shedan fa yen nko. Mamemo Dortmund a win. Was our game on bebo against Athletic Club of Spain. Bayer Leverkusen ni PSV. Leverkusen has started picking kakra. PSV has started Champions League ni. And to be on the safer side no, double chance for club your friend say Bayer Leverkusen. Arsenal no Olympiacos. Moka ni nyina no. Someone has have been Olympiacos ne sa bene Arsenal. And sunsuni wum. And sunsuni wum. Minnesota Olympiacos are a good business on the transfer market. But this Arsenal team, the two, stand the chance saa record no Olympiacos won you know betimi atwa egu.
Okay.
Nti Mama Arsenal so a win over Olympiacos and we win no a handicap win against Olympiacos. Manchester
handicap win any day.
Oh, difference of 2 going.
Oh, okay.
AS Monaco and Manchester City. City will not lose. Their worst will be a draw. Into a winner who win for club by a friend say Manchester City, but possibly a double chance. Union Girosi for and a half, predicting them is very difficult. It seems to a game they will score. Newcastle will also score. It's go both teams. Karabakh and the FC Copenhagen. Over 1.5.
Okay. Thank you very much, Zach. Na engofo ante wase wo Liverpool ho. Vise bia. But we the tino abana mamema 1 minute never summarize. Wasema na ka for Liverpool. Kwemze me phone so hamadun.
Obianka say Liverpool enya. What we are saying is they've not been at their level they were last season.
Okay.
And all we are saying is bono if answer enya dia like a guarantee you higher continuous. So of course they are not they are not at their best yet.
Okay.
Asema obi e keni
Matthias. I'm the way there. Say the work need the wa want to say no na come say what na say.
Meaning what sometimes sentiment no. Na and
Liverpool for no both ka kenti.
Sentiment.
Prat won lose to.
Sentiment
last game no. We evidently clear say with the squad on Masambo.
But the Jibo so can Sembia. I don't know whether it's as or say Liverpool they are so on top of the Premier League. Almost 15 points.
But we analyzing their game.
So if you are not playing at your level now, that's right. I just say,
I don't know. Of course. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. The character is not sustainable if I change it immediately. I know.
Yeah. I'm say at least when you plan.
Oh, certainly, we are waiting.
Okay. Then I say you buy Sunderland, I won't say.
Oh, I'm so about
I was say Saturday.
When you Canada, I was say,
I said no, 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 say Amori Bejina so dia ko the NS over Saturday no ko.
Hey,
Amori no so ko.
No,
Oberson na yere so mi enko.
And you know,
oh, I cannot. I didn't be answering the committee here then. Oh, that's not keep me. That's not keep me and he put in my train committee. They be Seaman one another.
Seaman,
the time no need
Sleman.
Yes, back or the beer or that's in the man's on with your moon. That will go if you Germany bed, they will come. And they have yes, uncle.
It is about ready now, so me uncle. Yes, Possibly ladro anapai maminka fuma obi biara ya de edinya na minka o se de wa twa no emwawo se sawonsa kakra e bia wo de na diabetes, ulcer, cancer, hepatitis, sanso and candidiasis, body pains, menstrual problems. Yes, ni na no bia nso bia kam no asi twa gaga e de na esuwe wo se wo twa ho aba masa wo destroy everything. Stress no afaw me pa show bomodintie nie wo do ye police ni na dro wo kwa wo se sharp imbus eno ne adura wo hia ahoton beba ahoden beba wo hyiamia wo de aseda e de amame ba bia eto aduro bia no wo kwa bodin no police ni aduro sharp imbus no yes eno bi na me hia wo yi ma wo to a ka hu se efie ho se ne pa problem 0246 20 84 96 0261 388 149 number simienu fafre post ni sesia na aduro no na bi 2 ton na ton mako Rosters Roofing obia demereka sensu tobre mu ya ma yedan no enuane nsai yes wo abrochire wo Ghana ha what 22 mawuro man yedan kakra do hia ne moso a enchance na fence aluminium product no papa mu amoto alozinc no ebeche edi amount eno bi nko na apeso unya ede bodan so a waseme nka wo sa 25% what dey free the obeto no so eno nte 4 wo dey for number nationwide asem da we eda homo bia 0501 453 869 0544 338-042 no nya Rosters Roofing Car Chaco Toothpaste Samara Company ne nsano adwuma eno no ne nyina no ene se ye ni adagye for body tray ene bidie ye kasa no ye ntime mmoro boade nka beboa ye nanso saa adagye na ye nya no o ma fa saa pressure no eno ma ye no muhumuhumu eno ma nya Car Chaco Toothpaste e de afiri mu eno nto obi odi twene se no de ye amane nie ne sin ye fita wo wi a ne ahwe nkonkone ne no se bi hihya ase ho a wo wi nso a yesi bom se samini kpokpo na je se wo bom wi nso a o enka no eye ahomkamli ene hu sampa wo yusu Car Chaco Toothpaste ba bi eto bibia no eno bia na wo hia eye 0246 864 798 0501 454-462 Nwanya Car Chaco Toothpaste ede akotwi wo se adro obia eyuso sanse se de ensuo toto a masa na de tene se entontom no so sori omo pai eno nti ni nyina no mo dobo ni nyina no so no na je se entatia ntafre nwanwa ni nyina no omo ha nso konsuo ni de ba bi obekwa akọ latapa ba be kawo aka akora no ha dwini yipada bia no na so tia na etie ni nyina no ene se wobehia atumpan inzaza spray say ye fie say ye ene office one mo ne boboden na fagu ho we die ne die in the next 15 minutes ra ho no mo kata bia ncho obawura ho no ne obetia ne say demo ye hwehwehwam ye de lemon lavender na de fra ede ye ye komase sokoban akra ye ACP takrade ye hakuna matata 0553 082674 0553 082607 bibini to maplas obi adura wo yusu de tunu osase eno no osa na mese uko check up yes wo de na gastric ulcer duodenal peptic ulcer stomach pain stomach gas indigestion wo de boy wani de boy ennuane na da bia uko na etua mani makomani nchene mani wan da bi wo de bibini to maplas na otu ase a mese aduane bia obetuma di afiri abonu mu na kere wa bradum na behwe promise e ba bi wa kofo to na eto utwam ko enkan okanshi da bita pharmacy shaho hashtag the beta enso shaho 0558 055894 0541 337 816 Franco die asemda odi ma woni se Nokia Samsung iPhones no brassie woto a yate so 40% discount 40 de bi omu nyebete uwia smart TV 32 200 inch Franco ne air condition uwie pa washing machine microwave blenders generator CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere de maka nyina no asemda ne se ne nkrobata me bosu nyina okwa yate so 40% uram ewo adum edaba jewelry ho Talent Bishop Old Melcon New Kajetia ho nyina no 0245 316969 0245 316969 no nya Franco ade ko vie amanyama atumi ayekama power ohenra koso do ya tutumrika hia no oyade no bedumrika gane namurum dese ko de ode hepatitis wada hot so nwa ko he fat liver wabona hwo wontumi nsore mawda se ne bra bombiem ebra wunum bie ulcer fibroid kidney stone e wo SK ye de abalibo kenon so ebo adwuma jirika heba mesade me ma no to na eto eyisisi mo maman ma die himpa bi awo empem ye friend was 0244 544422 0200 383831 Nanyama Ayekama Lover Group of Company Lover Groups of Company Wasiminkawo se aduane ne de obitimi ko gina ho no ahwese de wasiesie ne dan ne mu house da bi hade me wura ne ko di dia me nwie ne maboka be 5 million da bi first de nanka ekọ nanim kakra se kra de wodwene hu nti san hu nu a na abo no wasiminkawo se wate so kakra da botom bia no opa fa dofo no ko obefiru bruta omudan bia o maye no ahofe na aduane no nso ebo ne nyina ne se nanka moto chicken noodles no 160 Ghana enne wura dem ho a 55 Ghana ntisa wo de behia me mo amoto assorted fried rice no mrabi nanka 210 enne ya meka say 99.3 200 Ghana mpo mo nanka moto assorted jollof no 210 no enne 99 Ghana ka pelko kakra bi na 100 Ghana toasted chicken na nanka moto 180 no enne 75 Ghana ewurade nyame enti so pa nie cocktail mocktail your local foods no banku wa chef fufu papa bi o pepeche opede posimu a ni nyina no ebi wo ho ye kokoma so filling station kobata ba ko na wo ho no abreponso de JP filling station bomso Hensan Estate Road Crofrom adjacent Sika FM patase de block house ademra mo petrol filling station tana so apotapa junction one mo monso mo naga on opposite of Oyerepa police station and Kenya say Garden City University 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 no modern anya Lovek aduan pani bi uptown foods etimi akodi Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste ye nya yusu da sansa boy yen sese kwade woto no se da bi me nya se Ghana 420 no matiada akofa fluoride macro calcium ingredients what they frafra owie no bisi ne matedia me koyebubua owasom duro no no de som eka nyama we ho e ma ne che pawo wo di twi osi a apawo si fita wo wie penso a na chesa protect gam no wo twenam se twapia wo sinu enwiri nwu wo person cancel sam na nso ma sa wo kanfa sanse wo blow fuse your 175 big family pack 120 Jakwa pack 65 12 in sachet Pepsodent every small matters hotel de mprempre kwapem mezie mprempre e ba ko pe efe papa de ten se fa no Golden Dew Hotel we be ko da ho bia no obese twa ho se you know no asa ko da ho biem sansa abo aponches ba bi okoya ye bo no pupupu no wa cha 30 seconds to hotel no ko da ho a me so be sa ko biem family rooms standard rooms deluxe rooms executive rooms business room ni na no ho fe papa kwani da ho from papa bi bo fa ho na we be won kwa dia na che se hotel be bi atia no wo gym center ho swimming pool saloon obetuma yoti ye wo bar ne restaurant ya de opede gu mu no bia opede bia obenya bi uwie na so opede no pebia dia eno so obenya bi momadem na ko we conference room no betuma ginipa dudu bia de ba wedding no workshop meeting no mo be no ho ye ko nka we national health insurance junction so a wo frɛ Golden Dew Hotel I was 0241 090821 0543 553 793. On that note, Balls player 11:35. Not just say show continues.
That's on point, on time. Captain, Tino, Jow Kwan Idi, and Uncle movement in the Kama, na senior. And so I and Kama. Na
you're
decoder no.
Say something no, maybe to compact because we to compact plus. And there's maybe to compact plus Jenina.
Is over no compact no to compact.
I'm to compact. No say maybe compact plus.
And
I'm to compact plus. I'm to compact plus.
Okay. Next that was 570.
Yes, per arrangement you know.
I'm to this can also.
But this cannot be to compact. But many of them when compact plus now we be aka. But your other
oh Matthias
just honor maybe I enjoy to see him.
Yeah, the sun and go one by you.
I'm not crashing
go what take position.
Manya crashing bottom to
when I can
I'm crashing bottom.
Okay. I'm not possibly selling every.
Oh, I just one person be kind of crana because on every. I now first which you are compact. Over the over. Right? That's our channels are unya. I go to compact plus when you are Champions League when you now baby e dey aka ho and you know o say compact na utua no na say compact plus na be utua no wo betima ja no utua because because me utua compact plus na ma ko premium e dey say no me pese me maintain me compact plus na me sika na me so ko utua compact dey no na dey na me nya no compact plus no e dey no ma me
okay
wo so nya hwedi ase na one person be kan kure
eh David do ka sa so a
David adewe to less never more. I was first now to your 10 cities. Analogy. To your 10 cities. First now to your 20 cities.
What's in already?
Me na me to compact plus.
5 which is 5
compact plus, yes.
And they say no we could 380. And ube save 573. It will save you about 190 cities. Now they are ready over now.
Still
I'm doing here.
Yeah, na so hemi ente so.
The
difference we the mass we there. So say as yakis. Or say
570.
Or compact plus. And I'm 570.
Yes, got one me bre papa
570. Say with 380 cities. Or be they know when 570 now. And no nyante so.
E bi kura sa be ka ho
on the package ne compact plus no. Obviously maintain o and benefit e dey.
The benefit is secure compact. You pay for compact and watch compact plus.
Also on the compact plus and no pay.
And other compact dey. Well, someone on about.
But the compact plus and it comes with certain channels. So pay for compact and watch compact
plus channel based on no pay our example. Wow personal example. It just say you no benefit for example, you upgrade to premium that. So it means that if you want, and there's all which one first.
Meet you on the second.
It's just say you do quarter and you have to maintain 500 and meanwhile.
But say if you want to marketing and skills.
It's no dia.
It's me no. But you am me come impeho.
It's not your compact.
Me impeho.
It's not your compact.
It's me no. Me with your compact no which is compact near saying 380. And me go to 380 they are ready me na. What has it so what my upgrade do now the 2 dia.
I want to upgrade 2. No you 2 dia now.
At least in fact I'm amazed at
no you see in a press conference
Jata Bojuma
he has met South Africa DSTV and Ghana DSTV omo meeting on office na South Africa for na propose say omo the way eba na ontia se nentia so tell me
because the you for near na bundle
upgrade no ontia se enya upgrade na Ghana hinya they want reduction in the prices
like negotiations
table
no committee no go table no also make sense any good bodies real say was pay 380 if you were paying 570 and what you were watching when you were paying 570
and even more
after 1 month
and even more so Jata Bojuma
after 1 month you come
minister ya dia
say Canal Plus for now so go to DSTV
Jata Bojuma papa
say changing DSTV Liberia subscriptions DSTV/Canal Plus is pleased to inform all customers beginning Wednesday October 1st 2025
Liberia.
DSTV Liberia will change its subscription prices. I don't know more change here. It was something they were doing across Africa.
They were
doing it across Africa. Our more because they say no.
Minister in action.
I don't minister no go for nanga so omo across Africa. Minister no nya.
Yes, minister
no go here. I don't know man say yeah, what are you talking about?
The argument of
but they say omo price change into
no
the argument of the minister from day one and they say he picks certain countries and although more prices about to Ghana they say he doesn't see why who provided the same services those countries now Ujisika we na Ghana the Ujiwi it says Ghana Uji wo na so beji bia Ghana that was where the argument started.
He went in for 30% reduction, and now it'll be a 48.
I'll call to 50%.
The 33.
I'll call to 50%.
The amount.
Okay.
Yes, I think it's quite fine. But me, what I'm trying to say is, what or no starting, you know, and wanted to achieve, no, went me achieve. Yes, but the no person on quite went me achieve because so far a year, Medema, we are a for
Liberia,
any other countries are. To say Nigeria near the or the example say even at a point in Nigeria and Nigeria for strikers says a DSTV want to move also they will not allow them to operate there and then the confer says why there and the DSTV phone can be you of Ghana has it and a year okay when you bring a compact plus in a premium one Nigeria the code supposed to be so much 150 Ghana
Paddy for no paddy bouquet for and say almost so dear no benya because almost percent 59 here just
is we a to compact plus we use compact plus
paddy bouquet for
we use compact plus we use compact plus Nigeria
yes
e Ghana ha no they are paying around 150 Ghana and as I get to me boy
also be twem
Ghana there
also be twem
Ghana there and minister no per actions no ubenya hoto kakra say acknowledge that eno de ukofa Liberia kofa hwan bakra na enne you know mizoto enne wanya reduction de amaya ma first no de na ehwe no compact wa uni
omom 59 padi bouquet omom so omom nyante so bia o eno ase ba force e bia kan omom so go be 35 eno kwa ina we no wanya bia kra
but skaro na no wanya more channels
also on gas or more channels
ompa eno free hono ko dia also as far as me concern no scan o kan no 1000 190 na 100 190 bia benya da shem pocket
na obetu le foforo
honorable na misra Atlantic Kotoko Communications Director lawyer Safuduku ana on Highway Sports or due to just say Kotoko ne kwara game on boy no Mizoto sika Kotoko nya na Accra Sports Stadium no 200,000 Ghana cedis na skano so hwe competition na omo bono ene Kotoko ne channel skano from papa dear lawyer can has kind of for pass me na adwene say me hero here in recent years me hu Kotoko game omunya in Africa omunya access kakito yi relatively Mizoto entino o ha na say to Kotoko supporters no ne Kotoko family they say omo hwe say in the South African games no on be improve in terms of attendance normal team na sika de Africa because Africa Mizoto sika na no na ye push na ye buza na say na Kotoko game on babo against Waki game no dey so mbon krom ha wo say report editorial no na afa say say making sure say game na e born Kumasi Sports Stadium baba yara na lawyers ma work and say Kotoko my born baba yara Sports Stadium no so to the adwumakuo na say nipa ko betimi amabɔ no ya bɔ no baba yara Sports Stadium ka fo nko anyo bia o se ka fo nko na ojutum say nsiesie na mo ye no baba yara Sports Stadium no ojutu say de anka du ba bia scarf be jatum na so wano se hrema anya na abo entino enya aban enya minister enya mayor enya obia ye kaf edi Kotoko no enya Kotoko no
ye die ntum
aha nti do da betu da so
na ejina sede obesi abo apini kaf fo
so skills ade be ko anim ho no
ene nkoma awudie
okay
ene mpanyimfo awunim omo ne kaf fo kasa
adu connection
esa de ana se de akwese bibia kaf sa
I think no person emphasize say edman o yedo ma yedman wo na
ene se chinye ni hu aha ana chinye wo hu obi apart from kaf betima ka say mebobo wa ene je say mummiam
lawyer chechi no
aban ne na manfo ne ade mfo manuntum so hu sa na ne ye kan se kaf nipa na ye kaf president so number no am friend na wa amfa
se Ghana cry every president obey second vice or third vice
no say in charge of competition
onye part to no so betima he
no am friend na wa amfa
ayo Mizoto coach
kaf president no
coach Ogum abojuma
nyana
coach Ogum abojuma papa na no watch Nigeria for yes
na wa timu ma be sin ne wa ya de
watch Nigeria for no Nigeria so akodo hwe be kuma ku
ono ya DF for so ya de
your clubs hwe omo your national team hwe omo
eba sa na ma no ye kwe na anye ya ka DF for mo ma so enna me nya ye me mo coach no nko amba so
we no akwese utu aba school fees
David
onfa nkoje fans
ba me chese ye kwe ni ye ni ba ya kebeka so mo ntimi nko yi cup of nation kwe ntimi qualify
na se ke mo juma se sa mo qualify mo ntimi ase aka picture mo ntimi dia na players ni coach na bo ma ba so na kakra be kam ho e de ye gbo player ni coach na mo so ma mo fans kakra sanity em so 20 no enei Ghana qualify for under 17s cup of nations e be ko so Morocco no Ghana qualify e wo ho a ye kwa kobo wafu zombi ho no emse chi Nigeria for ayom defeat 2-0 na no Kotoko ho na makoye kwara Black Stars ye pe World Cup qualify Nigeria for ya cup of under 17 so oh ma so 29 say all good for Ghana na Mizoto Kojisi Dramani or house of coach ana ene wo kasa usa some mandatory press conferences so ye no ana ne wo kasa no say so to ene house of team na okuta no amnante no ebo hu modern papa enya modern bo mbo no park so nko a omo san buade has a place discipline pa se player discipline o ta okodo no yin America na obo ma baso ye papa etino o hese sa de no de omo ebeko omo anim na ye kwa ne kwa Mizoto Ghana Football Association na no se mo ma baso ene ye hanswe 13 matches Ghana referee for Yonka 13 matches na say you realize you only 10 we ye num say na say omo ka so omo tuma ye ka omo de je fans no ye betua 3 abo yin omo ntua akoka ma
na ban sika na omo nya bia na
e referees ni de so far as me concern minim aban so ka 10 million o ka your friends 1 million to clubs manti
but this can 20 million or the mount
na ska kana catch no
2 million bi na mbese mu say aban an kai referee for the ani aban o ya to pay it too because referee for no go gina mo no samuma team see 1 million no mo dia ama aban with the aban sisi ana na o jata abaso minister what it blast
go Adams
one very
on hwe ho no as that 2 million ka no ka so mfanye dey
say for the organization
so we can organize use referees can
Africa ho
edefe no omo hwe na omo so to omo ntu referees no ka 13 dey bi wo omo ntu omo ka no omo enko
okay
you we dey blending tin say ye na nka me am dey me opinion by but blending tin ma nya pharmacy ne me nuanom na omo kakaka kwa fa omo ka e dey
afa yan ye odi kakra nsa won naija say operation na ye na afa ye mpeke kakra kakra wa de na o kane
ya men kan say
second leg on by ne ha no calf sem no ha wate won bibi
no any lawyer Kasai ya was omo ye meeting no anopa one mpanimfo a ese omo ye meeting bia ye meeting ama sisi no omo de omo agi atu sisi no matisi ese mpanimfo na wo gan na ha no agi tumu a omo so na ese no anse omo de yi koma calf
na de se panyin bia agi atum dada
say na do baby asa
what they do at this stage calf ma obi manamba at this stage the GFA's club license for no and the inspection no normally report na come the one pictures say they are okay prelims they will allow you to play by a group stage then they send someone
from then any calf from half on the go calf
half on the go and you know nyame
internal examiners we ain't go for be everywhere
Yankopon ya aduma yeri Morocco de ani
anye kwamba ni akomu group no
so mo nyina wo mbi
anuma be no so ba
ahuma mo
ba seke for you know
and you know nyame in charge ye ne Morocco match no what the end ye be born Kumasi ya biko ni akoye ni ebebo ye be born ha biko en za nkobo na Accra bread enipa bia ma mehebo and now suggestion ya wo de mai nice football de ni nyina ye supporters you na bebo the BMT stadium na ye koya
and na Galatasaray for enipa no mde say Liverpool na agwasi na ha ye bebo iguramu nko we here do na
Kumasi for the omo afi football Africa e bomb paye and on the best almost start ye ne Heart of Lions kwasia de ye kwasia da ye o match aban for we ye fi kwasia da ye o match as say Adolfo Moba na Moba check team no mo de mo ma ye kotoko team no a ye
de stadium ni
kwala no e bibia ye nice
na mo boy jumo director national
so sise Gate F 20 Ghana 30 Ghana and a VIP 70
for the match that's got 20 Ghana
still 20 na yentum popular stand
na 20
so edina ye ka we so na Morocco
ye bebe no so mami nkom ndie fate ni mami twan say mra kakra ni
Morocco so
kwano no operation na senior for Morocco
so baba yara na na eguso aye kan wasem na meme de onse me masem nyina ne say ade ne di hia ne kese e kotoko wi omukobo kwara e wa akrai ni sika omunya ayi mzutu yemwie no wanhwe ya camping fee create me ntua intime de enu amadidi nkomo se adwuma ne bi wo ho na kotoko kra wo eho ayi ahoden na mzutu enkofa nsunsun so bi amra tim na omfa musikanye odo munyo manyi free nesi foso no man for musikanye because matete nyoma ne bi aka edin de but enye huhu bi asa if kotoko kra de be 100,000 Ghana cedis to so mo de ye na mzutu o de nye se ombe ko in agreement with NSC na bia ye kwaji scan na chire de free NSC for wan na kotoko timi ye mo bo game ni wa ha ebebo kotoko more than NSC enenye Africa na nko awu on say ha ye problem e work ese ne se bibi enya maya yintu ho anamon ye twen amabre na eba beduru ansa na etu ho anamon hwe time e start this year league ene FA Cup redu stage bia kotoko set o target say FA Cup no menye so se ba kotoko fo adwunu se se ye bo FA Cup ni wi a ye behia baba ya sport nti adwuma bi wo ho a ho ase ekonya na ese hwese ye your games we were Otuo.
But before the park, the NSC for now.
No, as my can say, oh my, oh, some can, but be the Anyomana cana matino. Anyomana cana matin, Otuo. So go to go you 100,000 toward the aya. If you say, and say,
Rapaholics, canon on Monday.
And they are kucha light bill.
Kakra, a carry.
Oh, Rapaholic. Sir.
How can almost scapa. And I'm by a camel there. We are well, Kakubusa, but can't
wrap the new Husao.
Domugiano. Interminary.
It's kind of
200,000.
A bedding.
Ah, okay. But Kakra ever parking, so semi
but me the stage in Eduno. When they work game, no, too. Any other venue apart from Babara's post to him, no. And my Kotoko starting game no at -50.
Okay.
Inti Quite beer, yes, IMC Faso. You are at this stage, you do. I buy a crab a shabo one, I'm a Kotoko more money quara game.
Okay. To Kotoko taking their destiny into their own.
Yes, and as one say I'm of one kind of a kind of crew.
Yeah.
And that's in what I buy. It is a buy ban of a shabon went to me and yes, if one bit me.
But that's Zach.
For NSC, they've been honest, clear to Kotoko, Yeniska, Mombaboa, and a Kotoko Sama and say, a babumba, a bombosia.
A chinage.
And I'm to say, NSC.
Now, bind almost power.
They told them, say, even before they can accept any Lumbia, I say, Parliament.
I only kinds of
no, and yeah, no. What Jibo is saying, no. NSC for no switching hope say, Kotoko Bida. Because you need the venue and money out to use it for your better. Because you have 20,000. I work against Quara. Kumasi, you can get 500,000, 700,000 against work. If one Kumasi,
more expenses and I'm free.
So it's you have to find a way and make the venue ready. Because one day it clears they don't have resources to do a lot of things.
Okay.
I think say so Moshena or work on it and do it fast. Me I know say based on command course on there.
Yeah, dan.
Mizu on my gate on. Ano almost say me why I'm going to be extend no. They have also bubu as you know extend because calf say ano. Buses no me now should enter there. And kaho.
Now so we 1 week 3 days ago.
Me know why they are. Because
I buy down who no I'm saying
almost 2 buses in now. I say ewura ho a e ka ho. E pon ma
ka fufu so mo hunu na.
Omo pie ya no mo.
Te mo ko kwara na san obabi abi oguteze na.
Ana 2. Omo se omo
ebi ni wo ka de wo okra di wo se.
Oko Casablanca ba wo se o di bi o.
Omo nkata soro no bi o. Abi ara wo so nkata soro no mo. Because supporters na ejina ho no mo no.
Ni kwa so
omo hu players no.
I did omo hu.
AC bas mu but all the when we there. They are able to walk over it.
Abiokuta wo se chi bi ni. Enu e sick stadium na.
Ka vu ziko to ko fo.
Omo see e stadium na chi ko. Wo se bi ni ho.
Senior nyame bo na du Mohammed the free for her. Obo so je house na press ni free pole na ti am na mu no mo pie. I go for the bro.
I think with the problems I are listing for now that the pitch is intact because the first to them you lose your slot and then Baba license was the pitch Ghana bo Angola no and an pitch nenye because on my head ball World Cup qualify and AFCON it was an AFCON qualify against Angola but na park na nenye
so you wait till na bi ni ho o go bo the calf first plan na it's a train
the question common nyina ba was the park but now the park is okay in the other ones said that any big official they say dag out in the crowd no omasa atwea ba echi
fine
domo kata ho nti it looks like there is an improvement for prelims there no cover send the big there we say we gina uhu anim ho says the point is baby ana cinema uhu anim ho
na daga to mo say abrochi for din bi
e say atwea ba akire no uhu anim ho aha they say anim ho no behu and say first now when you
When you trouble.
I think same so too. It should be good enough for the match to go on. I think say Kabebia Dru there. KBI court next stage now they'll be more keen on some of these things, but I think Kotoko should be played in Kumasi. So that's the Cocoa season for Kotoko.
Results,
yes.
Yeah. Kotoko ne kware nya wakra ho ni pa 300 ne wo ha ye beto na azemoti o.
Kotoko ne kware foi ana Kotoko share no match Kotoko no share match. Baba I can confidently tell you it would have been a bit difficult.
Okay.
Let's see how
things go. Right. CAF president no me friend no amfa mesa friend bi am na say I mean no pa
I want to believe
it. Say your friend on fa no order say match dem bo ha now so me nipa no ntimi right it's Asia 430 on highway FM